Knock, knock. Hi guys, I'm Dermatologist Dr. Abby Waldman, and recently you might have noted posts just like this about kids buying expensive skincare at Sephora. So let's watch.
I want the drunk elephant retinol serum. Yeah, whatever that is. I'm sorry, but how old are you? I'm 10 years old. I think you're a little bit too young to be using retinol because it's used for anti-aging. Maybe we can look for something else. I want the retinol serum. Everybody on TikTok is using it. Please just give it to her because she will not stop crying otherwise. Alright, no problem. Let me show it to you.
So as a dermatologist, I get asked a lot, is it necessary for kids and teenagers to use skincare? And is it safe? Let's discuss. So most people don't know that your skin has its own machinery for fixing itself, for repairing damage, for renewing itself, for turning over and exfoliating. And that machinery actually works its best when you are a kid or a teenager because you're young and just like a new car, things aren't broken yet. As you age, that machinery doesn't work as well anymore. So most skincare that is on the market is aimed at helping your skin repair, exfoliate, turn over, do things it doesn't do as well as it used to. So do kids and teenagers need skincare? Essentially no, with a caveat that we'll discuss later. But if you have healthy skin, you're young, you don't have many skin issues, you're eating a balanced diet, you don't have any health problems, generally your skin is made to do everything. It doesn't need a whole lot of help. It can exfoliate, it can repair. And so your skin doesn't really need a lot of these active ingredients that you see on social media, like vitamin C and retinol and retinoids, glycolic acid, hyaluronic acid. Pretty much, if you're a kid or a teenager, you need to wash your face either with water or a gentle cleanser. You can use a moisturizer and some sun protection like sunscreen. Pretty simple. Now, is it safe to use these products? Let's say, your kid really wants to use them. Well, technically it's safe, but many of these active ingredients are strong and they have side effects. So you can get irritation, especially from retinol and chemical exfoliants like glycolic acid and lactic acid, especially if you're using them too frequently or not using them appropriately. So you could end up actually causing yourself to have worse skin if you're using these strong products and you're getting rashes and breakouts and redness, even hyperpigmentation, because if you get irritation and then you go out in the sun, you can cause hyperpigmentation that stays around for quite a while. So you really want to be careful using any ingredients you don't have to use. Now, there are some situations where it is beneficial to use certain active ingredients when you're a kid or a teenager. And that is when you have a skin condition that requires active ingredients. So usually that's acne, since acne is very common as you start to get in your teenage years. And the active ingredients that are going to be the most useful are salicylic acid, and that can be used either as a serum or can be used as a face wash. Benzoyl peroxide, which can be, again, either a face wash or a spot treatment. And retinoids. The over-the-counter retinoid that's for acne is called adapalene, and the ones that are prescription go by names like tretinoin, Tazorac. These medications, the retinoids, actually have been studied in kids as young as 8 years old and have been found to be safe, with the caveat that they do come with some side effects, dryness, irritation. But if you have acne, the benefits may outweigh the risks, especially if you're under the supervision of a physician, a doctor who's kind of helping you guide the treatment for your acne. There are other ingredients in skincare that can be helpful, not only for acne, but acne scarring or hyperpigmentation that you can get, again, from some sun exposure. And those include azelaic acid. They include glycolic acid, which is an AHA chemical exfoliant, and nicotinamide, which can be useful for acne, for acne scarring, and for hyperpigmentation. There are other situations as a kid or a teenager where you may need something more than the basics of skincare, washing, moisturizing, and sunscreen, such as, let's say, eczema. If you have severe eczema, in those cases especially, you're going to want to be really careful about diving into harsh skincare where you may make the situation worse by causing irritation, opening up little areas of the skin where you can get infections. And I think in those cases, you really want some advice on what to use by talking to a physician and really avoiding any fancy skincare. So in summary, if you are a healthy kid with normal skin, you do not need the drunk elephant retinol serum. Stick with the basics: washing, moisturizer, sunscreen. If you do have some skin conditions such as acne or hyperpigmentation, you could consider focused active ingredients like adapalene, salicylic acid, benzoyl peroxide. If you really want to get into skincare, do some things that are extra, you want to be like mom or dad who's using skincare, then probably stick with some of the more benign ingredients like hyaluronic acid, azelaic acid to a certain extent, where they may not help all that much, but they're also not going to hurt all that much. Please like this video if you got benefit from it, subscribe for more videos like this, and check out this video on skincare for your 20s if you're beyond the teenage years and you really do need to up your game. I'm Dr. Abby Waldman. Be well.